Hey everyone, all things amazing here. Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. Tom MacDonald released a new song today. It's not new to me, but it's new to him. It was on his most recent Us Against the World album, which I have listened to. He is not, by the way. Album review is pending.
I haven't listened to the album yet because I can't get it out of his car.
You can go get it and listen to it when you need to. We've decided
he's hogging it.
We've decided that we're gonna listen to it separately so that our opinions don't influence our opinions.
Each other.
Yeah. Our opinions don't influence each other. So that's pending. It may take a little while, so just bear with us on that one. But other than that, this song is from his album, so this is a step in the right direction, I guess, to listening to the album. So you can take the albums whenever you want, Dad. All right. So we got America is what it's called, and I'm pretty excited. You excited, Dad?
I am excited.
This is a good one.
We've been on a little. It's been tough to get our schedules together, and so we kind of missed propaganda. But we're gonna do a review on that one, or a reaction on that one too. Neither one of us have listened to it.
Yeah, I still have not listened.
But we figure since he dropped this video today, we're gonna do this one first, so we can stay with the times because we're already 2 weeks behind on the other one. Yeah. And y'all know we like Dax, so maybe that'll get more of y'all watching more Dax stuff too. Yeah. But anyway, I'm ready, baby.
A lot of people are actually upset that Dax is doing a song with Tom.
I like the title.
Yeah,
I have heard this one. The A off.
America. Oh, the other A, the first A. America.
Yeah, not America.
America. I have heard this song. I don't remember everything about it. Obviously, there's gonna be things that I didn't catch the first time. But this is his first time ever listening to it. But I actually really do like the song. So, ready?
I'm ready, baby.
All right, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't...
That's all true. I mean, basically the First Amendment does not exist if you don't share a mainstream view. And I don't even know why it's mainstream. Or they'll twist it, or if you do get it out there, they'll twist it into such a way where cancel culture comes after you. And I mean, that's just... I don't understand that. God, there's so much truth in everything you just said. This country's been the best for a long time. It's got its share of problems, and we've overcome a lot.
Thanks for the sub. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot you too. But I still think it's the best country out there. And trying to rebuild it from the ground up is only going to hurt it, in my opinion. But anyway, moving on.
Go ahead.
It is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave.
Just on that same note is your feelings don't override someone else's rights. So no matter how you feel about the way you view things, that doesn't trump someone else's First Amendment right. Yeah. Period.
Will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no So America, you say what we believe, my America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are country.
That's what I've been saying I'm not saying that for years. Our government is so far gone, and I don't trust any of them. I don't care if they tell me things I want to hear or things I don't want to hear. The whole system is so corrupt, and it is so obvious. The bills they pass, the money they spend, who gets what, who's invested in what company, who's invested in big pharma, who's invested overseas, who's controlling gas, who's doing this. That's all. They are just getting richer and richer and richer. The entire system of our political establishment is completely busted and has gotten completely out of control. And I know that they all get up there and they say things that either Democrats or Republicans want to say or want to hear or whatever, and we can argue about some of those things. And most often is the case. We could actually come to some sort of agreement on all those issues, but they just use that to get them into office so that they can pass these ridiculous bills to pay back whoever got them into office. If you guys think for 1 second that the rich, and I think one of them, AOC wore some dress that tax the rich.
I saw that.
Yeah, to some ridiculous party. If you think for 1 second that the rich are not going to protect their money, and that bill is not going to be passed on to the middle class and the lower class, you can. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You notice how they draw these arbitrary lines on where these classes are. Like if you're making less than $400,000, you're not going to make the tax. Well, gee, I wonder why that is. Could it be because the president makes $400,000 a year? Could it be because Congress makes almost $200,000 a year? Of course, they're never going to put themselves in that bracket, and even if they did, they wouldn't pay it anyway. I think something just came out where Biden might owe $500,000 in back taxes himself. I don't know if there's any truth to that, so that's all speculation. I don't know the sources or anything like that. It's strictly rumor, so I'm not going to speak heavily on it. But it's just funny. I find it not funny, haha. Funny like
what?
Duh, what are we doing?
I don't know.
It's just, it drives me insane. I love this country. I love the people in it. Most of the people that are trying to come here for the exact reasons this country was built. And that's all good. I just don't think our forefathers, the people who set this country in motion, had any idea, well, maybe they did, that's why we have the Second Amendment, of how bad and how corrupt our government would get. And I'm not saying that it's time for war or anything like that, but it feels like we're losing all control, and some of these cities are paying the price, and they keep passing these same policies and these same laws that only further devolve them because they want us to rely on them. It's because it gives them more power. And by the way, and if you're for socialism or communism or whatever the case may be, you're going to trust this government, no matter who's there. Whether it's Biden, whether it's Trump, or whether it's Obama, or whether it's anybody like those people, you're going to trust those people and those legislators to take more money from us and then divvy it out, wherever they want. I mean, that's just, the only person I trust with my money is me. And that's it. And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't understand where this mentality came from. Maybe it's a lack of understanding, or it's a lack of going through problems because our country was so good for so long. Well, in some areas it definitely needed a lot of improvement. So I don't want to step on any toes with that because we definitely had things to work on. But the general public has it pretty easy, has it pretty good. And when you do that, you start to forget what it takes to get there. And I don't know. All right, sorry. Right.
Let's go.
You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag.
I like this girl.
If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
So,
We didn't do much interruption on that one.
I know.
It was a lot smoother. I really like that chorus. I was just saying to him. But just get back on a few things, man. I mean, we're basically the divided states of America at this point. States take shots at each other. Red states, blue states, they're always taking shots at each other about COVID or whatever the case may be. Who's in what scandal?
Hey, we doing pretty good on time. Hey, we
went through that one pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's just, man, I don't know. It's like we've gotten away from questioning our own leadership. Like if you're a Democrat, you should be constantly canceling Democratic leadership. And if you're a Republican, you should be constantly questioning Republican leadership. But we've gotten to this point where it's like our favorite football team.
You'll follow them no matter what.
Yeah, you follow them no matter what. No matter what cliff they jump off of, you're going to follow right behind them. And everybody does it. I question a lot of things about under Trump, even though I tend to lean right. And, and I explained to him quite a few things that I didn't agree with. It's just, that's part of being an individual and try to be a critical thinker. And I'm not saying that you can analyze everything all the time, but it's like that. But I mean, it's very much exacerbated by this pandemic. You literally can see, the people that are not wanting to get the jab, they're labeled one thing, like they're in some kind of cult. And then the people that want the jab and want to wear the mask and want to be in lockdown, so they're in a cult. And it's just, you got to do what's right for you. And nobody has the right to tell you otherwise. Not the president. I don't care. He's talking about, I'll use the federal government, the full force to enforce these mandates. That's bullshit. I mean, that's just flat out bullshit. And yeah, he's talking about if you work at a company and you have 100 or more employees, then you have to get, everybody has to be, it has to be mandated, everybody be jabbed. But here's the thing. He can't do that. He cannot do that. And if you think he can do that, then you are missing the point. What happens when you disagree? What happens when you disagree? It could be 10 years, it could be 15 years down the road. What happens when you disagree with the president that wants a mandate for the next big thing or whatever the hell the case may be? Well, see, now you've set a precedent where he can make these mandates. And that's what you got to realize is that he is literally infringing on your freedom by doing that. And I say this. This is a contrary thing here. 100 people, or 100% of the people that currently support any kind of mandate or vaccination passport, 100% of them, all of them, if President Trump had won re-election, 100% of them would be against it. 100%. Now, the difference is 100% of the people that are currently against it, if Trump were in office and tried to pass it, would still be against it. That's the difference. In this particular case, that's the difference. We will not allow someone to make mandates like that. And I just wanted to point that out. That's don't let your leader, don't just blindly follow these fools. There is nothing special about any of these people that are in public office. Okay? They're regular people. There's nothing extremely special about any of them. So don't think that they know more than you, and don't think they deserve better than you, because they're not. They're just regular people. And somewhere along the way, maybe they started with good intentions in political office. Mm-hmm. Somewhere along the way, it gets twisted, man. It gets twisted. Money has a way of doing that. Backdoor deals, under the table dealings, stocks. I don't think any politician should be allowed to invest in the stock market. Period. Because there's too much control and there's too much influence they have to make things go a certain way. And like insider trading, that was a big stink here in the last couple of years and during the last election cycle. Well, the reason is because, I mean, of course that's going to be a thing. Because they get information first because they're the leaders of our nation. So of course they're going to get information first. And they're going to, hey, well, our stock's fixed to take a hit. Maybe we ought to sell that shit or reinvest in Pfizer. So that's what they do. And is it insider trading? Is it not? I don't know. I'm not that smart. But maybe it should be something called a conflict of interest or something like that. I don't know, man. These people are hailed as heroes and there's nothing heroic about these people. There's nothing special about these people. They can speak well, a lot of them. Well,
a lot of them?
Well, not Biden. but
no.
Some of them can, and they just fool you. They fool you. They tell you what you want to hear. They're car salesmen. That's what they are. Used cars.
They're cars.
That's what they are. They come over there, they smooth talk you. They pat you on the head. They make you feel all good and warm inside. Hey, we're going to pass this just for you. We're going to do this just for you. And then, bam, they're rich. You're still poor. I mean, it's a fact, right? I'm exactly where I am.
Remember the way that you said that was so funny.
I'm exactly the same boat as I was 2 years ago, except now I'm paying a little more for gas, a little more for wood, a little more for.
Oh my God, I've gotten worse. I have to pay more for everything.
So I'm pretty much in the same boat, and I got a raise last year. So you'd think I'd be coming out a little bit more ahead, but no, inflation doubled my raise. But anyway, it's just there's a lot of issues that we could really come together on, and really the not necessarily the evil, but the people that we are in the way are currently in public office. And I'm not talking about the people themselves, the whole system of it. Like when you talk about term limits, there should always be term limits for every congressperson. There should be all kinds of restrictions on what they can and can't do as far as public dealings. I mean, we're paying them almost $250,000 a year to run the country. Okay, so why do they need to be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to give speeches? Why do they need to be able to invest in the stock market? There's just too many opportunities for lack of a word, bribery, more or less, shady dealings and corruption. There's just too much opportunity for it, and it's I feel like it's out of control. I mean, I could go on with 100 different examples, like Hunter Biden. I mean, this guy is selling artwork for $500,000 or whatever the hell it is. Come on. I mean, I could draw something with my feet better than what he can do. But
yeah, but it's about who do it.
But it's his name. It's his name and the access. And I believe that there's probably some truth to that. Is it as bad as what conservative pundits say? Maybe not. But there's certainly some I think there's certain credibility to it.
Probably looks better.
Let's not get carried away.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm really going on.
Hey, we went 7 minutes.
The bottom line is we love the country and we want to see it succeed. And we're putting our faith in the wrong thing. And until that changes, we will keep heading down this road. Pretty soon, this country is going to be unlivable for just people that want to live their lives. You're going to be forced into one side or the other. You're going to be, I don't know, man. It's just.
All right. Is that it?
I don't know.
All right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Very good song. I know you enjoyed it. It's a good song. I enjoy it too. Like when I first heard it, I really liked it.
I had a lot of caffeine today, so I'm a little amped up.
I can see. There was other things that I also didn't catch. Can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but
because I just talked for 20 minutes.
You talked all about them.
Sorry.
But anyways, that was America, Tom MacDonald. On his new CD.
Still the land of the free and the home of the brave. For now.
And so, again, the album reviews, you just gotta bear with us on that one. He actually has to listen to the albums first before we do that. But I've already listened to it a good few times. I've already formulated kind of my own opinions on it, and so we need to do the same before we can even begin filming it. So it'll probably be a while. So, hey, that's about it. Got anything else to say? Oh no! Oh, no. We're almost at the 20-minute mark.
I've lectured y'all enough today. Go ahead.
All right. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Peace.